If you were stood in Sherwood Pines over 100 years ago, you would have been stood in the middle of a large heathland with no trees to be seen other than scrubs and heather. And just over 100 years ago, the land was acquired and used as a First World War training area for Clipstone Camp.
They had barracks built here, but this area here that we're in now was trenches. They had to practice how to do them. They had to learn how to survive as best as they could. They had to learn how to fire guns because most of them had had no experience of that at all, and this is the best that they could do for them.
We're digging here with a small team of professionals as well as volunteers. We want to understand the phasing of the trenching, we want to understand the composition and the different techniques used, and we want to hopefully find some artefacts which link directly to the people that were stationed here.
I believe that the young men spent around 6 weeks here before they were shipped out in their battalions. And at any one time, there were 30,000 young men here. I mean, we just can't comprehend it. And the sounds and the noises, nothing like they've experienced before. Even now, I can hear sort of from a adventure area that's not too far from here, I can hear gunshots. I don't know, somehow I've got that connection because my grandfather being here, he would have seen and experienced some of those things. It's going out of living memory. We need to preserve that. You know, we are made by our history and the experiences, and we learn from that. So when you find an item, it's a connection with that past. It's almost a bit like time travelling. You find, I don't know, a teapot, and you know that somebody sat and brewed a cup of tea. These are what these items are. They're connections with the past. They prove who people were.
The level of preservation for the trenches found here at Sherwood Pines is spectacular, and there's one clear reason for that, and that's the trees. And these trees were planted here as a result of the end of the First World War, the creation of the Forestry Commission, the need for a sustainable timber resource for the country. And now they're protecting the features that were dug here prior to them being planted. Projects such as these are really important for a whole host of reasons. From a practical point of view, they allow us, Forestry England, to manage the trenches and the heritage for another 100 years. And it's really helping to bring this relic landscape, this cultural heritage, to life.